Hi everyone, this side Arohi from Pyful Technologies. Today I'll talk about decision tree. So first of all I'll tell you what is decision tree. Then I'll discuss maths behind decision tree. Means we'll discuss about entropy and information gain. And finally I'll solve one problem using a Python code on decision tree. So basically, decision tree is a graphical representation of all the possible solutions to a decision. Decisions which are made can be explained very easily using decision tree. So see, this is how decision tree looks like. See, this decision tree is for accepting a job offer. So if you'll see here, the very first node, this is a root node. Root node is the node from where we start a decision tree, right? And it is very important to choose a right root node. So the very first root node is salary is between $50,000 to $80,000. So if salary is not between $50,000 to $80,000, then decline the job offer. And if salary is between $50,000 to $80,000, then then check whether office is near to home or not. If office is not near to home, then decline offer. And if office is near to home, then check whether they provide cab facility or not. If they don't provide cab facility, then decline offer, and if they provide cab facility, then accept offer. So this is a decision tree for accepting a job offer. So the very first node is root node, and all the nodes which are in green color, these are called leaf nodes. See, in our real life also we are using decision tree at various stages. So one of the example is, see, most of us have used a toll-free number of any company. So once you dial a toll-free number, it redirects you to the computerized system where it asks you questions like press 1 for English and press 2 for Hindi or so on. So once you select one option from there, it again redirects you to the other set of questions where again it asks you questions, press 1 for this and press 2 for that. Similarly, it keeps on repeating until you reached right person as per your requirement. So here that particular company is using decision tree. So the data set, this is the data set which I'll be discussing with you today for creating a decision tree. We'll be solving the math also on this data set only. So let's see this data set. In this data set, we have 4 columns: ethnicity, height, weight, and will survive till 70. So in this particular data set, what we are doing is on the basis of ethnicity, height, and weight, we need to predict whether the person will survive till 70 or not. So let's see the very first record. If ethnicity is white and if height is above 1 centimeter and if weight is between 81 to 90 kgs, then person will survive till 70. So this is how this data set looks like, and we are using 14 records of this data set. On the basis of these records, we'll be solving today's problem. So now if we want to design, if we want to create a decision tree on this particular data set, now here the question is which column should be the root node out of these three columns, because this is the output, this is the dependent variable, these are the independent variable. On the basis of this we want to make the predictions, right? So whether ethnicity should be your root node, height should be a root node, or weight should be a root node. How to choose the right feature? So for choosing a right feature, we can use information gain. See, with the help of information gain, we can choose the best feature for root node by calculating information gain. The feature which will have higher information gain will become the root node for decision tree. So let me show you this. See, this is the output for our today's problem. So we'll be solving this today, and after solving you'll get to know like how I'm getting these values. But just to make you the things clear, I have pasted the output over here also. So over here you'll see I'm getting information gain for ethnicity, which is 0.247, and information gain for weight is 0.52, and information gain for height is 0.05. And as I've told you just now, the feature which will have higher information gain will become the root node for decision tree. And according to that, this feature, weight feature, is having higher information gain, right? So that means our root node would be a weight feature. Now let's see how to calculate information gain. See, if you want to calculate information gain and if you want to understand the concept of information gain, then you should also know about entropy, because entropy is required when we calculate information gain. Now, what is entropy? So, entropy is basically a measure of impurity, right? Let's understand this topic with the help of this example. So over here, you see that in this basket we have fruit, but all the fruits are similar. We have all the apples in the basket. And in this ball, we have tags, and all the tags have similar, uh, things written on it. So if you want to tie one tag with one fruit, so there is no problem. You can tie any tag with any fruit because all the data in both the baskets are same, right? That means there is no impurity, means there is no variation in the data is similar in both the baskets. So this is what impurity is. There is no impurity, means whole data is similar. But over here, if you'll see, in this basket we have multiple fruits, and in this ball we have multiple tags. And if now we want to tie one tag with one fruit, then there can be mistakes also. Wrong tag might get tied with wrong fruit, right? So that means here we have impurity. Impurity is not equal to 0, means we have variation in our data. So this is what entropy is. Entropy tells us how much variation is there in your data. So now let's see mathematically how we can calculate entropy. So if you want to calculate entropy, so this is the formula of entropy. E means entropy and S is total number of samples. Suppose we want to calculate the entropy on this column, will survive till 70, right? Means let's suppose we want to see how much impurity is there in this particular column, means how much variation is there in this particular column, and we can solve that with the help of this particular formula. Probability of yes log 2 probability of yes minus probability of no log 2 probability of no. So this is the formula. So let's apply the formula on it. So over here, just see, will survive till 70 have two kinds of record, yes and no. So how many yeses are there and how many no's are there in will till survive till 70? So if you'll count, you'll get 9 yeses and 5 no's. So that means this is a formula of entropy, right? So probability of yes is 9 records, 9 yeses were there out of 14. So can we write like this? 9 by 14. Probability of yes is 9 by 14 because 9 yeses are there and total records are 14 in this particular column. Log 2 probability of yes, again 9 by 14. Now probability of no, that means how many no's were there in this particular column. So we have 5 no's out of 14. So instead of writing P of no, probability of no, I'm writing 5 by 14 into log 2 5 by 14. And when you solve this, you'll get this value 0.94. This is the entropy, this is the impurity in this particular column, will survive till 70. Right. Now, after calculating the entropy of this dependent column, dependent variable, now our task is to choose the right independent column which we can use as a root node, right? So few minutes back I've shown you the output, like this is the output and this is the column this is the column we are using as a root node. Now we'll be doing the calculation for all these, means we are going to calculate information gain for ethnicity column, weight column and height column. So okay, so let's calculate. First of all, what I'm doing is I'm calculating information gain for ethnicity column. So now see this ethnicity column. Over here you'll see how many different kind of records we were having in ethnicity column. White, African and Asian, right? So we were having three different kind of records were there in ethnicity column. So Asian, white, okay, instead of African, I've written black over here, so just check it, okay? So Asian. So basically what I've done over here is I have separated the different kind of value in ethnicity column, and now I'll check the count how many records belongs to Asian. So if you see over here, so you'll get 5 records. Asian, 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 here and here. We have 5 Asian records. So now what we want to know over here is how many Asians were there in our dataset who survived till 70 and who didn't survive till 70. So if you'll see, we will be having 3 no's, means we have 5 records of Asian, and out of those 5 Asian records, 3 Asians didn't survive till 70 and 2 Asians survived till 70. So this is what I've written here. Okay. In the same way, check how many ethnicity is equal to white records were there. So we were having 4 records and all yeses. That means we have 4 record belong to white ethnicity and all survived till 70. And then in the same way, check for African. We were having 5 records and out of those 5 records, 2 Africans didn't survive till 70 and 3 survived till 70. So this is the this is how this data is. Now let's apply the entropy formula, and remember we need to find the entropy for Asian, white and black separately. Okay, like this. So first of all, I'm checking the entropy of Asian, and then I'm checking the entropy of white, and then I'm checking the entropy of black. And what is the formula for calculating entropy? This is the formula, right? So let's start with Asian. So probability of yes. How many yeses were there in Asian? 2 out of 5. 2 by 5. Log 2, 2 by 5. And how many no's were there in Asian? 3 out of 5 Asian records. So that's why 3 by 5 log 2, 3 by 5. So this gave us a output as 0.97. Right. The entropy for Asian is 97%. Now let's work for white. So entropy for white. So over here you'll see we have all the records which belongs to yes. There were no records which belongs to no. So that means there is no need to write this whole formula. You can only write this much, the yes part, because we don't have any records of no. So there is no use of this formula, right? So just use this much of formula. Probability of yes. So means how many total records were there? 4. And how many yeses were there? 4. That means 4 by 4 log 2, 4 by 4. So this is what you'll get, minus 1 log 2, 1. And log 1 is equal to 0. And if you multiply 0 with 1, you'll get 0. That means there is no impurity in this particular data. Right, we are not having any impurity because all the records are similar. So that means there is no entropy. In the same way, let's calculate entropy for black. So ethnicity is equal to black. So how many yeses were there? 3 out of 5. So 3 by 5 log 2, 3 by 5. And then this is for no. How many no's were there? 2 no's out of total records were 5. 2 by 5 log 2, 2 by 5. So this is what we are getting. Now we have entropy for Asian, white and black, right? Now let's calculate information gain. Now remember, see over here, this is what information gain is. But directly with entropy, you cannot calculate information gain. First of all, we'll be calculating information. I of ethnicity means information of ethnicity. You need to calculate information first of all, and then we can calculate information gain. So over here, information of ethnicity is, what you need to do over here is, how many total records were belong to Asian? 5. 5. And in our dataset, how many records were there? 14. 5 by 14 into the entropy which we calculated for Asian. And then over here, how many records were there? 4 belongs to white out of how many records were there in dataset? 14. 4 by 14. And what is the entropy for it? 0 because all the records are yeses over here. Same way, how many records? 5 out of 14 and into entropy. So when you will solve this, you'll get this value 0.693. That means information of ethnicity is 0.69. Now using this information, we can calculate information gain. Now how to calculate information gain? So this is the formula for calculating information gain. So if you remember, in the starting, we have calculated the entropy for dependent column, right? So E of S, entropy for dependent column. Let me show you that again. Here, we have calculated the entropy for dependent column. So from this value, entropy of samples, right? Entropy 0.94 minus the information of ethnicity column will give you a information gain of this particular column, right? So this is how you can calculate information gain for every column. So now we have information gain for ethnicity column. Now let's move forward and work for other two columns also. So here, this is IG mean information gain. Now I'm calculating information gain for weight column. So in weight, how many different kind of values we are having? We are having below 75 kg weight, and then we have different value between 75 to 80 kgs, and then we have one category between 81 to 90 kgs, and then above 90 kgs, right? So I have again checked how many people survived if person is below 75 kgs. So two records were there that person survived, and one records belonged to below 75 kg when person didn't survive. So this is how we have done for this. Now let's calculate information gain for this particular column, right? So if you remember from this last example, we need to calculate entropy for all the categories first of all, and then we'll calculate the information, then we can calculate information gain. That means we need to calculate entropy for all these columns first of all. So I'm ignoring basically above 90 kg because there is only one record. So I'm ignoring this column, this category, and I'm working for these three categories. Okay, I'm calculating entropy for first three pairs. So calculating entropy for weight when weight is below 75 kgs. So how many total records were there? 3. And how many yeses were there? 2. So according to this formula, probability of yes log 2 probability of yes, 2 yeses and total records were 3. That's why 2 by 3 log 2, 2 by 3. And how many no's were there? 1 no, and total records were 3. 1 by 3 log 2, 1 by 3, and this is giving us entropy of 0.91. In the same way, let's calculate entropy for this category. So how many yeses were there? 1. And how many records were there? 4. So that means probability of yes is 1 by 4 log 2, 1 by 4. And how many no's were there? 3 out of 4. That means 3 by 4 log 2, 3 by 4. This gives us this, 81. Now between 81 to 90 kgs, how many yeses were there? 6 records were there and all were yeses. That again means we are not having any impurity in it, so we'll be getting 0. Now we have calculated information gain for it. For information gain, what you need to know? How many records were there? 3 out of 14. Total records were 14 in our data set, but 3 records belongs to below the 75 kg into the entropy which we have calculated for below 70 kg, 75 kg, sorry, plus now for second this category, how many records were there? 4 out of 14 records, and this is the entropy for it. And in next we have 6 records out of 14, and entropy is 0 because all yeses are here, and this is the information for this column. And if you want to calculate the information gain, then E of S is entropy of dependent column. Entropy of dependent column is 0.94, right, which we have already calculated. And information of this column is this. When you minus this, you'll get this. So this is the information gain for weight column, right? So same way, we'll be calculating the information gain for height. So we have above 180 and below 180. So these are the records belongs to them. So how many records were there? 3, 5. And so let's see. Above 180, calculating entropy for separate these two, right? Above 180, how many yeses were there? 4 yeses. And how many records were there? 5. 4 by 5 log 2, 4 by 5. And how many no's? 1. 1 by 5 log 2, 1 by 5. And this gave us this value. And below 180 kg, if you'll check, these are the records. So these are 9 values. Out of 9, how many yeses are there? 5. So that's why probability of yes is 5 by 9 log 2 probability of yes minus probability of no. How many no's were there? 4 no's out of 9. 4 by 9 log 2, 4 by 9. And this is the entropy of this. Now let's calculate the information for this particular column. And how we calculate the information? All records of this by total records of dataset into entropy, and then all records of this by total records into entropy, and this is the information of this column. Now minus this information from the E of S, entropy of dependent column, and this is what you'll get. So this is the information gain for weight column. This is the information gain for height column. Over here is a mistake. This is the information gain for height column, right? So as we have calculated information gain for all the 3 columns, and these are the 3 values which we got. So I have shown you this in the starting, right? And I've told you to explain the concept. So now we know that weight has the highest information gain. So that means weight column is our root node.